because what's the number one thing you need to do in order to get fit? You have to have discipline. You have to not want to go to the gym today. I'm going to go to the gym. I have to do it because this, that, and the third. Bottom line. Trait number 2, physical and mental toughness. Just segued into that, right? So these high-speed soldiers that I'm talking about, they're going to maintain their peak physical fitness. And I'm not saying, oh, well, you're talking about the big backs are not physically fit. I've seen multiple soldiers that you would say, you would look at them and you'd be like, I don't think they run really fast. And they do. They can run sub 16s at the time that we did APFT, right? They run sub 16s, 13s, 14s, right? But I'm talking about the ones that find an excuse on why they cannot go to the gym, on why they cannot perform in the morning, on 3 times out of the week, they're at sick call. And that is a lack of mental toughness if you're not hurt. If you're hurt, this is totally different. Go to sick call, do everything. I'm a medic, so I understand. I'm talking about the ones who deliberately do it. Those high-speed soldiers that we talk about, they also have something that's called mental resilience under stress, right? So going back to the ruck, right? If you're doing a ruck, if you're in a, let's say a firefight, or you're pulling a 24-hour shift, all 3 of those things need that mental resilience. The ruck, when you're doing a 12-mile ruck, your mind more times than not wants to give up before your body does. A lot in a firefight, you're probably going to be shitting your pants, and your mind is going to tell you, get cover, get yourself concealed, don't return fire, because if you get up, you're going to get shot. However, you know that your training has taught you better, and you have to be resilient under that stress. 24-hour shift. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for sleeping on a 24-hour shift. But what I'm talking about is 24-hour shifts out on the line, not in garrison. You have to stay up. I'm talking about if you got to put 4 Zins in your mouth, do it. But these things are what an actual high-speed soldier displays. And why does physical and mental toughness matter? Because at the end of the day, the Army fights with the body and the brain. And if there's a weakness in either or, it can cost lives. That's literally it, right? If your mind quits before your body is done, if your mind quits before your body, you're done. That's it. You're done on that ruck march. You're done in that firefight.